Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 125 in Candy Crush Friends Saga, where we have 28 moves to spread these 3 jam to 104 squares. Now a typical Candy Crush board is a 9x9 grid, and if all of them contain candy, that only makes 81 spots, and this obviously has some things missing. So if we've got to fill 104, that means that this goes beyond these boundaries. So we have to fill this, and then the screen will scroll down and advance to the next portion that we need to do. Now, I was only given the option to take one of 2 different friends in. I brought in the Nutcracker Squirrel, primarily because I didn't want to bring in Tiffy. She and I are having a bit of a disagreement these days. Not going to get into it here, but if you want to know, just go ahead and put something in the comments section. And so I've got the squirrel, and I don't have any caramel cups. I'm assuming because I've got, well, the Nutcracker. He's a squirrel just as a costume. Because I have the Nutcracker, I'm thinking that there's going to be caramel cups at the bottom. So maybe he'll be helpful there, and hopefully helpful here. He'll still take out, a row of up to 5, and that may create some good things for us. We'll see. But first I'm just going to start spreading this jam where I can. Look at how I can try to get these green together. Oh, that didn't work as well as I had hoped it might. Oh, I'm kind of stuck now. I'm going to do this. There we go. So I'm going to reach all the way down to the bottom with this guy. And look at that. We spread across to here. So I can do fun things like this, but then, oh, wow. Yeah, that didn't help at all that I see. Uh-oh, look at this stripe trapped combo. It's going to fill so much for me. And then the fish took care of a lot of other stuff. Now, if I leave this behind, it's going to be somewhat trapped here, but I might be able to bring it down to help in the bottom section. And I don't know what that bottom section has in store for me. I'm going to do this because it fills in too. I'm trying to do this efficiently. If I leave a lot of space, a lot of moves for what's going to happen down below, then I'll probably be more successful overall. But I still have work to do here. I've got these 2 guys. If I can fill some things in on my own, then they have less work to do. Yeah. Nutcracker is not helping. I'm starting to regret the fact that I did not take this move. All right, I can do this. And then I can do this, and I'm left with only 12 moves for the rest. I do have caramel cups, but not very many. All right, I'm really, really hopeful that I'm going to be able to bring some of these specials down. Okay, and I think I have to use this right away. Although I can't reach green, and that's the color I would choose. I say right away, but if I've got another good move over here, I think I should take it. And then when I stop having good moves, oh, that wasn't very special. That's when I will use this guy. I think that's my plan here. Nice. So that got cleared out. I could match blue, but look, this is not jammed right now, so it's not going to help over here. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. And now I'm going to drop this down. Now we've got a bit of progress here. I just have not really used this all effectively, I think. Finally I can get to this blue, and I do like the blue the best. It seems to be well positioned to help me, but I didn't do well. And, I have the feeling that partly it's my fault. I don't think I made the best decisions. But I also think that partly it's the fault of the Nutcracker. He's just not helpful enough on this. Oh my goodness, nope. My screen, the way the graphics run into each other, I collected 103 of 104. I couldn't quite tell where I was, and I didn't see any spaces, but I'm sure it was there. Okay, I have to bring in Tiffy, so you don't even have to ask now. You'll see what my problem is with her. I liked her in original form. I liked her in her cat costume. In her astronaut costume, she's extremely obnoxious. But I may need her in order to get this done. Okay, so I'm going to clear this jam area here. Keep spreading this around. I can make this move, which doesn't help spread jam, so I'm not going to do it. This spreads jam and makes a stripe for the future, so I'll take that. And now I've got some good things. Look at this. I like that. And I think I learned my lesson. I'm not going to hold on to this too long. Oh, see how obnoxious she is? And she does it right on the board, and she just drives me crazy. I'm going to match green. I could have done a count, but I just liked the feel of the green and reaching all the way down here. And now look what I have. Okay, so I've got some really awesome, wonderful opportunities here. And she was helpful, more helpful than the Nutcracker was. So now I'm facing the bottom portion with 20 moves, and she's not flashing awful beams at my face, so I feel better about that. But I don't have a good setup here. Let's break through some barriers if I can't spread the jam right away. Actually, I'm going to do this to put the red together with the fish. There we go. Now the jam is being spread. That's awesome. Now I could use the Nutcracker down here. Oh, stop it. Just get out of my way. I know, this isn't the best move. But now I've got more fish on the board, and now I can put these guys together. Maybe I should have gone with that other fish. I'm just not making good choices. But let's see if my lack of good decision-making can be compensated for by the friend I brought in. And I'm just getting some really good opportunities here. And those stripes, hopefully will break through here. Not very easily, though. Let's do this. There we go. We got some cascading to help. I can make a wrapped candy, which would help down here, right? Well, I tell you what. If I can't do this with Tiffy, I'm definitely going to give the Nutcracker another try. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I know I'm so wimpy about this, but it makes it so I can't think, I can't see. I just don't even want to be playing the board when it's that rude. All right, now what can I do? I think this is going to be my best move, and it's going to hit other fish, so anything I haven't filled in will get filled in. Barely made it, and I'm sure I could have done better with Tiffy if she weren't so obnoxious. So if she were anything other than that astronaut costume, or anything less obnoxious than that astronaut costume, I think I could have done better. But that's it. That's what it is, and I got it done, and hopefully this was helpful to you. If it was, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments or want to yell at me for my whining, feel free, go ahead. I have a teenage son who yells at me all the time for my whining. And as always, thank you so much for watching.